This is how the Ukrainian army met the enemy in the spring of 2014. And these are them now. The Ukrainian armed forces have transformed dramatically over the past 5.5 years. Now, the army has new uniforms and weapons, a modern preparation system, and combat experience. You could say that our army rose from its knees, both in technical terms and in terms of equipment, starting with the basic weapons of a regular infantryman and ending with the use of strategic systems. Each structure, each military branch is changing significantly. The Ukrainian army is based on its people, those who fight, develop new kinds of weapons, improve the systems of support and training for soldiers and officers. Many of those who decided to join the military did it because of Russian aggression in the Donbass. We are regular men who left our families, our children, and went to fight for our country, for our homes, for a united and indivisible Ukrainian state. I saw children hiding in basements and cellars. I don't want my son to hide like that. I'm trying to hold them here so that they don't come to my home. The war often shows who is who on the front line. There was a sergeant who commanded a company. He stood calmly for 6 months because the company commander and the sergeant major were heavily wounded, so he, a regular sergeant, was in command. Later, he became the commander of a reconnaissance platoon. Since the war started, generals with real combat experience have appeared in the army. Officers who started with commanding small units are now in charge of brigades. In the units, they are replaced by graduates of the Lviv Ground Forces Academy. I studied at the academy for 4 years. I entered it during the war and continued throughout all the years of study, and we prepared. We agreed to it consciously. Many service personnel say that the main thing for them is for the reforms to continue. This is a stage of fast development, and it's necessary for it to continue. Society needs to understand the importance of the army, like in 2014 and 2015. They need to know that their protection depends on it. Learn more about the modernization of weapons, soldiers' training, innovations in military medicine, and volunteers who have been supporting the military for 6 years in our next reports for our series Army 2.0, dedicated to Ukrainian Armed Forces Day, marked on December 6th. Reported by Ihor Medilyan for UATV.